Now, this is where it really gets fun. And this next video is what we'd like to do as far as building trail that goes up Hobble Creek Canyon. And it might surprise a lot of you, but it wouldn't be that difficult to do because there's a lot of trail that's already in the area. It just needs to be connected. So now that we have, phase one and phase two, and we have a trail going over Spring Creek Canyon, we would like to improve this section that goes along the canal here. This is all very rideable, and most of it's already a pretty good single track trail. I've ridden my mountain bike through here, but you can follow the canal up here till you get to the road. You cross the road, you can continue following the canal. And I ridden my bike up to about this point. This is a really neat cobblestone retaining wall that's probably about 20 feet below the road, but it's kind of a neat area. But you get to this point and you hit this wooded area, and that's where the trail work would kind of start, the major trail work. But if we could basically just make this section of trail right here, we could connect with an already existing social trail in this area. This is where the river kind of goes up the canyon. This would take a little bit of work, but that's all we would need to do to get to this existing social trail, which goes all the way up to the parking lot here. Here's where people come and play paintball. We'd have to decide with this trail, do we want to go around the paintball? Do we want to make it really exciting and just go right through the middle of it? And then we'd follow it up to this parking lot, and then you'd grab the paved path, climb up here. The paved path starts to go down this way, but there's a little dirt opening here and another social trail that is heavily used and really good trail. I've ridden my mountain bike all the way up all the way up these switchbacks. We would just need to maybe make a few, changes to it. But someone probably, 5 to 7 years ago started to build this trail up here, and they just stopped. I think they just found out there was really no place to go because they have the golf course here. This area is tight. You can get it past a couple turns, then it becomes hard to ride. So this would need to be fixed so most people could ride it. But from this point, we'd like to point the trail downhill and make this a downhill section. And you could just follow all the way down. It kind of skirts the paved path there, and then connects back to the paved path in this area. And you could go and do another lap if you wanted to. An interesting side note is Springville City is looking to work with the Forest Service and potentially put a mountain bike park in this area right here, which is really exciting. And so that could be incorporated, or our trails could be incorporated with the mountain bike park that potentially is going in there. So it's really preliminary and no decisions have been made, but that's just an interesting note. So that's the first part of the plan of going up Hobble Creek Canyon. The next part is making some connection where we could continue up the canyon, but that will be in the next video.